Hello guys, how are we doing? How we doing? We got severe weather coverage. You know it fucking just ended. But all I have to say is tomorrow's a big day, alright? But yeah. But I mean I freaking had a baseball game and it went fucking 4 hours 46 minutes today. I mean holy shit, it was long. Holy shit, it was long. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, watch this, guys. Boom!
Yep, BrianHallYall.com/.
Weatherwise. Boom! That's weatherwise. That's your weatherwise. That's weatherwise. Look at that. That's our new feature we're using. Let's go. If you're not wondering what tomorrow's gonna look like, dude, this is so stupid. Why did I actually just cover? It's just I wanted to get something for you guys, and I just wanted to get something out for you guys, bro.
We do have a considerable severe thunderstorm warning.
What even is today? Oh, today's only here, dude. That's not even that bad.
Mississippi, that's going right over there towards.
Oh, sorry. Today was not even that bad.
We do think that we've got 70-mile-per-hour winds possibly moving
over
into
here.
the towns
Tomorrow's a big day, though.
Pachuta,
Tomorrow is a big day.
Elmwood and Quitman
No, you
right
can
now.
see. You can see tomorrow's a big day. I think Sunday's gonna be the biggest day. I'm not gonna lie.
You guys need to be taking shelter. Lots of lightning
Yes,
down
we
here.
do Brandon
Maybe we
Kopic.
can see it from the Hazcam. Oh, there it is. There's some lightning.
Let's get
Jones
old
County.
Brandon Kopic. Yeah, you got a little tornado right there.
Yeah, there's lots of lightning up here.
Yeah, you got a big tornado.
In
I mean,
Laurel,
he's
Mississippi.
right under
The
his
storms
tornado
are still
warning.
pretty far off to your north.
I mean,
Those are going to
these
continue
storms are
to try
losing
to
a lot of
move
its
their way
power.
into
We only have
Alabama
121 warnings right now. We have an 83
over the next little bit.
freaking intensity score. Holy shit. Yeah, the USA is freaking not active anymore. Oh my god. Something like red flag, dude. Oh shit. Holy shit. There's like nothing. Oh my god. Holy frick, dude. There's like nothing. We'll be back here tomorrow with more time to do this. Wait, is this? Oh, this is from yesterday, right? Yeah, this is from yesterday. We also got the Y'all Squad out, you know. See some big heavy clouds going on.
Out here in Mississippi, we also have Jefferson, Davis, and Covington and Smith counties under a severe
Yeah, this is
thunderstorm
way less
warning.
glitchy, so that's why we're doing
This stuff is just still lighting up. This stuff should lose some steam here soon, but there's plenty of juice out here for these storms to work with. We've got a lot of
Well, we're really just looking at it down over here.
downpours that are happening here. Lots of lightning on all these storms.
We're just looking down here
That's going to continue to be the case.
at this velocity. That's pretty much all we're looking at, dude. I don't know if today was that bad. I'm not gonna lie. Do we have any confirmed? No, we don't have any. Something got a line. Let's look at that. I'm looking to keep an eye on the 70-mile-per-hour one and over there in Missouri. Andy Hill actually put a y'all watch right here. Severe thunderstorm. It's a medium. He already nailed it. So, yeah. Just this tornado warning up here in Paris. Take shelter if you're in here, dude. It's not even that active, bro. It's not even like that active. It's only an 83 intensity score.
Yeah. Yes,
back here
somebody
tomorrow,
asked
bro.
about Monday again. I do think that Monday is going to be a big day.
Monday's.
Even the Storm
Monday's
Prediction Center is talking
also
about
gonna be a
numerous
big day.
widespread damaging wind reports, strong tornadoes being likely. This looks like it's going to be
I'm not following
a pretty big outbreak. Because if that changes, we'll hear about that. But right now, it's looking like a big signal.
Go to yo mode.
Also, no injuries reported in Paris so far. It looks like some relatively light damage in Paris. Many of the police officers are reporting 0 to light damage in the areas that they are checking. So that's what we're listening to in the scanners there. And so far, we're hearing mostly good news.
This Texas tornado is just all we're looking at. I mean, it's not that bad. You can see there's a massive squall line right there.
Yeah, tomorrow could be a pretty big day.
Tomorrow's looking like
If the supercells actually pop up,
it's gonna be a big
like
day. We got a lot
they
of
are
red
supposed to,
supercells.
according to the HRRR, Tomorrow, I think tomorrow will be a day that we see some giant hail, probably a couple of big tornadoes.
Oh, yeah.
The good thing about tomorrow is that the places that I think we're going to have the
Yeah, I'll
best
make a
chance
video
to see
for
tornadoes
tomorrow,
are a
probably
little bit less
later tonight
populated.
if mine
But,
ends.
you know, unfortunately, even in that situation, like, you can still have towns and people and stuff that are
I
impacted.
gotta
So
change something
we're
real
hoping for the
quick,
best
so.
for tomorrow. Sunday is still on the fringe. Like, it's hard to tell exactly how concerned we should be about Sunday. But it does look like it's going to be another day that has the potential to be a big day. And then Monday is a little bit more of a classic signal where it's just going to be one of those situations where, are we going to have prefrontal supercells, or are we going to have a discrete mode or not? And whenever that's the only question, everything else is in place, 9 times out of 10, you get a big, severe weather outbreak. Big one.
Trying to fix this, fast game thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all don't know, then how do I get it like white? Oh, actually red is cool.
We're hearing on the scanners also now that police are actually being dispatched to clear out bridge bozos.
Good. No, for real, dude, that's good. Turn out those stupid bridge bozos. Ooh.
And they went ahead and extended that tornado warning out a little bit more into Red River and Titus counties. So now we've got another hour on this tornado warning. It goes all the way out into Bogota and
see this on radar real quick.
Mount Pleasant
This
in
is
Texas.
crazy.
So,
Mars, my
this
fast
is what I
scan
would
not
call
freaking working.
A precautionary
Shit.
warning. There could be a tornado down with this right now, but I think what's happening is
Why the hell is
because
it not working?
radar
God
hole,
damn
we
it!
can't see the radar very well, and we have that general
Work.
rotation look.
Oh,
They're just going to go ahead
why.
and paint
It's
the
not
rest
on.
of the map down there with the tornado warning just in case. So that means that we should respect it, and we should, of course, take
There we go.
shelter if
It's
we're
on.
inside of that
We're on.
National Weather
Where's-
Service
turn this on,
tornado
too.
warning.
I want to see what that does. It's
Scary
in beta
scary
mode,
for us,
but
Alabama. Yeah,
who
the
knows,
Monday
yeah.
is April 27th. It's the anniversary of a big, scary tornado outbreak. I definitely don't think it's going to be anything like that. And I also am less confident that it will involve Alabama. I think that this is going to be more of a
that flash detector is
Missouri
all the
and
big storms
Illinois
are.
kind of situation. At
This
least right
expires in 1
now,
hour, so it's
that
not
could
gonna allow
change,
this
of course,
tornado.
but right now that's where
We're in
I'm
Bogota.
towards.
You know.
Maybe Western Tennessee, a little bit of
Down to
Kentucky
big.
and Arkansas too, but St. Louis kind of looks like it's the epicenter currently.
All these tornado watches expire in like 20, 18 minutes. So nothing's that bad, low key. If you hear that beeping noise, it's off my computer. Or PC. Yeah, we're on the PC. It's connected to my other PC. It works. I mean, it does. It's just this. It's just I'm trying to work on how to fix that, but
Yeah, it does look
we're
like
gonna keep
we're
an
going to
eye
see
on all
potentially
these
several
Ohio storms.
discrete
They might put a couple
supercells tomorrow.
tornado-producing storms and severe thunderstorm. But yeah, there's a little bit of rotation up here.
Which will be an unfortunate situation.
42.9%.
happening.
That's not gonna end up happening over there.
We also got a little bit of rotation up here, moving over Tumsuba in Mississippi. That's moving up into the Alabama area. It's not very likely, but it is possible that you get a tornado warning for that level of rotation, okay?
Yeah, it's like a rotation up here, and this
And
is
then
pretty serious.
the rotation for this storm over here in Texas is continuing
it's
down
looking
into
both
Red
ways.
River and Titus counties. That's why we've got a tornado warning on that as
Break
well.
my thing, but
But yeah, the latest HRRR shows some pretty concerning discrete supercell activity across eastern Oklahoma and extreme northeastern Texas tomorrow. Same areas
tomorrow's
really
gonna
that
be a
got hit
big
today.
day.
We're also looking
I
at
think
some more storms a little bit
tomorrow's
farther
gonna be one of
north, maybe up
those
into
earlier
Tulsa.
days. There's a little bit of rotation right here.
But tomorrow on the latest HRRR looks pretty nuts.
Look at that velocity. Yeah, there's definitely a big rotation. A little bit of a hail sign there, so massive squall line too. Let me turn this flash thing on. I think it's kind of not the best thing. But...
Let's see here. Kodiak says, thank you, Ryan. I've been watching since 3 p.m. and got prepared.
But yeah,
Awesome.
tomorrow.
I'm glad you're safe.
Tomorrow's
I'm glad
gonna
you're
be
safe.
one of
Thank you
those
for
earlier
chiming
days
in.
at
Thanks
like
for the
10 in the
support.
morning.
If you're just now tuning in, we do have several tornado warnings in effect right
tomorrow's like
now,
11,
but it's all
11
for
in the morning.
one storm,
the intensity
essentially,
score is
coming
gonna
out
be
of
60
Paris,
at that
Texas.
time, so
Very
it's a
strong
good time to
storm
go
over here.
live. I just don't know
Current
what my
situation
baseball,
is, though,
other
we
baseball
technically have
games
3
tomorrow.
tornado warnings, 15 severe thunderstorm,
More
11
rotation
total
up
tornado
here, and we
warnings
can
today,
see
and
this
87
is
severe
definitely be a
thunderstorm
tornado
warnings.
soon.
So it's
I
been
don't know
getting
why
plumb
it's
wild
not
out
already.
there.
It should.
If you've been watching for a
There's
while,
rotation.
sorry if I've been a little bit more low energy than usual. I'm trying to conserve it. All right, we're about to have a very long week. Tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday are likely going to
be over here.
literally plumb wild. We're taking advantage of the slightly less
should be confirmed. Pretty soon,
insane weather setup here.
To
take it slower and pace ourselves.
Yeah,
okay?
I'm just saving my voice, dude.
And
I mean, I'm just hurt.
Yeah, we're gonna get deep into the coverage tomorrow. I think it's gonna be pretty crazy. If the HRRR is even close to being right,
tomorrow's gonna be a crazy day, so get ready for that.
Also, I'm still tired. I slept great last night, but yesterday is nuts. Yesterday, traveling all the way across the entire country and racing to get here in time
some high winds
to
over here,
go
50
live
mile per hour winds. This one's definitely getting some. This supercell's also getting some big
an effort than I thought it was going to be. And
the rotate's actually kind of insane.
I guess I'm also kind of getting old now too. So, but we're good.
That's been a pretty crazy rotate. Look at this velocity. This rotate's actually pretty big. Yeah, look at this big rotate. Holy shit, that is a big rotate. Oh my god. New discussion over here.
Tons of lightning out there across Arkansas
This
tonight.
is actually getting pretty,
This
is getting pretty packed over here. Especially over here. But this is our last storms that we got to keep an eye on. Yeah, today's going to be one of those nights where it's going to be earlier.
Yeah, that conference. Yeah, I was in
but, yeah,
an area south of Santa Barbara in California.
90.2 intensity score.
Yesterday morning. And then I left at 3 a.m. California time, and we streamed all the way until 1 a.m. Eastern time. And that's just kind of got me thrown off a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not that tired. I actually got a great sleep last night, but I'm looking for a great sleep tonight since I've been sleeping terrible this week. Only 8 hours of sleep. Really severe thunderstorm warning surrounding this tornado. Yeah, those flashing is where the severe parts are, but I'm looking for a 12-hour, 10-hour sleep tonight. I'm going to go to bed around probably 11, wake up tomorrow again at 11, so yeah, if I don't, I'll have my alerts on, so if Ryan goes live,
I'm 30, I think I'm 32. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm 32.
Does he not know how old he is? 80% confident. This might be pretty severe soon. It might turn into a PDS. It's not looking too good on the cameras. There's no storm chasers over there. Random Copic's all the way up here. You can see he's heading where tomorrow's severe risks are. You can already see it. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day. He's heading up over here. He's gonna probably get around here for tomorrow, hopefully. But that's gonna be a long drive tonight.
I honestly really don't I could be 31. I'm definitely not 33.
A little bit of rotation over here. This is definitely causing.
I don't keep up, but after 23 or something, you don't really keep up with it.
A lot of alerts coming in. This is getting pretty serious, dude. The confidence is even getting more higher every time we check. It just got lower, of course.
Yeah, people around Paris, Texas are saying that the electric is still kind of going off and on.
Yeah. Yeah, if you see that, it's just I'm texting my phone. It's just saying if I want to do around here. It's stupid. Well, we're just checking on these storms, and we'll probably go in a couple
I
more.
want to show you a couple more of these storms up close and personal here. The storm coming out of Paris here, it's kind of back building right over Paris, right? So it's still storming pretty heavily on the south side of Paris, especially. You got some pretty intense rain back here from Petty to Hyde to Roxton to Howland to Broadway Junction to Bairdstown, Slabtown.
over there.
Slabtown is in the tornado
You
warning.
see Thurston warning?
Huh. So once again, if you are in Slabtown, you've got to take shelter out here in Texas. That's Delta, Hopkins, and Lamar counties under a tornado warning.
Sorry,
the
guys,
rotation
I'm
is a little
going-
bit south and east of there.
My friends.
I'll point it here between
So I'm in
Minter
high
and
school now.
Cunningham. And that's going to be moving off to
Her
the south and east.
ex-boyfriend is
towards,
calling baby,
places
so
like Eureka and
that's why I'm
Bogota.
not focused.
Bogota.
So sorry.
Bogota, however you say it.
So sorry about that. A little bit, yeah. Oh my god, that's crazy. Alright, sorry
Pagoda.
guys. Let's not talk about that.
Got it.
My friend
Got
sees
it. I'll
that.
never forget.
She's gonna kill me. So yeah, let's not talk about that. Frick, what's this? Gale. It's just high winds and stuff. There's a little bit of storms
Tornado
over
warning
here.
continues out here for Red River and Titus counties for 55 more minutes. Clarksville, Texas, you guys are getting hit by a strong storm, but the tornadic circulation's well
Yeah,
off to
but
your
this
south,
is
so you
some
don't have
good
to worry about
rotation
that.
over here at the supercell.
Do not have to worry about that.
Yeah, Tennessee score's getting pretty high from this. I ain't gonna lie.
Here's another shot of the Enid, Oklahoma tornado from yesterday.
Dang,
Aaron, thank you for sending this in.
good view of the
Just a
USA.
wild
right there.
tornado. Again, this was rated an EF4 today. The National Weather Service already put a
What
rating
the
on
frick
this.
is? What the frick is
It's an
this?
EF4. Some people are saying that means it could be
Hurricane
upgraded to an
force
EF5, and
wind
that's true,
warning.
but it's not
What the
necessarily
frick is
likely,
happening?
that that's going to happen.
Yo,
but
honestly,
a preliminary, like an early rating of an
Yo,
EF4 is
hurricane?
not very common.
Hurricane?
Sometimes it takes them a little bit of time to
Oh my
figure that out,
God,
or
what is this,
you get a
dude?
preliminary EF3
Avalanche?
and then it gets upgraded to an EF4 or something
Yeah,
like
we're
that.
having avalanche warnings.
Check it out. 2 inches of snow in Stevensville. Jennifer,
What's
thanks
happening
for
in
sending that
Alaska?
in.
I feel bad whatever's
And
happening
then
here.
here's some awesome lightning
I ain't gonna lie, dude.
with the storm
What's
over
this?
Paris.
Is this new? I got a new tornado warning. Alright.
Wow.
A new tornado
Over here in
warning
Texas.
has been
This is
issued.
getting pretty close to Dallas. If you're in
We
Dallas,
got
I'd get
a
ready.
new tornado warning out here. Look at
wouldn't,
this.
dude.
New tornado warning for
It's- it-
Delta,
the
Hopkins,
supercell's
and
getting pretty
Lamar
big, dude.
counties.
This
We've got
tornado
a
watch
secondary
is
area of
extended.
rotation that we're
Literally
warning
expires
now.
in 9
This is
minutes.
south of Roxton, moving down into Inlow, Slabtown. So Slabtown is under another tornado warning. Slabtown, take shelter.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
Paseo, Vasco, East Delta, all the way down to Sulphur Bluff and Tira. You guys
Wait,
are
what is
all
going
under
on?
a tornado warning now in Texas. You got a secondary
sure
area of
what shit
rotation
is on.
moving to the south and east. Take shelter immediately.
Hold up, guys. Is my shit working?
Once again,
287 warnings.
Slabtown is under a tornado
Yeah, he's
warning.
in reflect.
Warning just dropped for your
Watch
area.
this,
This is
guys.
not a drill. A tornado has been spotted or detected on radar, and you need to act right now. A tornado warning means there is an immediate threat to life and property. This is the most urgent alert the National Weather Service can issue for a tornado. Here's what to do. Get to your safe room immediately. Go to an interior room on the lowest floor. Stay away from windows and outside walls. Cover your head and neck and get under sturdy furniture if you can. The best places to shelter, a basement or storm cellar, is your #1 option. If you don't have one, an interior bathroom or closet works. A stairwell on the lowest floor can also provide overhead protection. Now here's what not to do. Never shelter under a highway overpass. Do not stay in a mobile home, even if it's tied down. Do not try to outrun a tornado in your car, and do not open your windows. That's a myth. After the storm, wait for the all clear before going outside. Stay away from downed power lines and flooded roads, and check on your neighbors.
That's what you should be doing if you're in any of these tornado warnings.
And that
over here.
message is for you if you're in Delta, Hopkins, or Lamar counties out here in Texas, where we do have that tornado
The
warning.
radar indicated storms.
Additionally, we've got a big
Hello,
warning
guys.
over here in Clark and Jasper
Okay.
counties. That's going to go on for 6 more minutes. The strongest winds are now coming into Quitman.
And he wants me back, I'm killing him.
Okay.
Okay, he's shaking the way, yeah. And he wants to change whether he acts to get me back, but little does he know, I'm never taking him back.
Dude, I know Daniel wants you back. Oh my god.
Hold on.
Okay.
Does he know I hate Mohawks? I'm gonna kill him really bad. Bye, I have to go.
Okay, bye.
Wait, hold on, Colton.
What?
Do you think that Sloan and Daniel
If you
should
feel
get
it,
back
chase it.
together?
I couldn't say it better myself.
Yeah, they could.
Somebody else says, I like the
Bye.
chill pace
Bye.
of today's. Maybe I should
Yeah,
just
okay,
be
sorry, guys.
exhausted more often.
Sorry. Yeah, that situation. Sorry.
That's
it's,
what I'm
it's,
gonna do,
it's
I think.
weird. It's weird as hell. I know, especially for those kindergartners who are watching. I'm not trying to make you guys too. Ugh. No, I'm really not, bro. Freeze warning? Damn.
Gosh, the Chasers are posting some of the craziest videos ever from yesterday's
Yeah,
tornado.
storm chasers are posting some crazy shit. Oh my god. Dude, should Alaska be part of Canada? No. We're not giving away Alaska, dude. It's a good piece of land. It's pretty big too.
Again,
Keep
you are
Alaska,
under a tornado
bro. We
warning
should
if
keep
you
Alaska.
are
I
in
know it's
one of
cold
these
like
red
Canada is, but
polygons
like
here.
we gotta keep
The
Alaska,
only
dude.
places in the whole United States
It's
that are
not
under a
like
tornado
cold
warning
and
are in
doesn't
Texas
snow as
right
much
now,
as it does in
northeast
actual like
Texas.
Canada.
So
But
if I'm not talking
Russia's
about
right
your
there,
area,
and
it's probably because
Russia didn't.
there's no need
own,
to. If you're hearing
used to own
thunder
Alaska,
where
so.
you are, and I'm not talking
Yeah,
about
they
you,
get
it's
like
probably because you've got
earthquakes.
a
They showed
general
the
garden
Berlin
variety
Sea,
storm
the
coming in,
Choctaw
or
Sea.
you've got a
This is
strong
Russia
storm
right
coming
here,
in.
dude.
It's a severe thunderstorm like this one over
It
here in
snows all
Choctaw
the
and Wayne
time.
County that's
Yeah,
coming into
it
Butler.
doesn't. There's no forecast for
and it's,
that area.
looks like it's actually bringing about some decent wind. So we do need to watch those closely as the storms move into Alabama.
Storm, you can see, pretty big form. Just looking at these storms. This one expires in an hour. Wow, an hour? Damn, dude. 19-minute one and
By all means, don't order a
34-minute
pizza.
one.
Yeah, I
An
know.
hour
I
still
know.
on this
Can't
one?
have
Holy
pizza.
shit.
We got to have explicit.
This one's not good.
Explicit National
Holy
Weather Service
shit,
approval
dude.
to eat anything on
It's not
street.
even that peep. It's
That's our
only
new
7,000
policy.
people.
Pizza is a moderate
That's a
risk
lot, but-
distraction. We do not do any pizza. Don't worry, guys. No distractions over here. No pizza.
Did you eat pizza today? I ate
There's
pizza at the
nothing
baseball game.
That'll come between
What did
radar
you do?
indicated tornado warning and
I'll eat some pizza.
slice of pepperoni.
More? No, I'm too
A
full,
slice
dude.
of pepperoni will never come between me and a radar indicated tornado
I
warning
am
ever again.
way too full. Holy shit. It took me 3 minutes to digest. I'm not kidding. I was just gobbling on it. I'm not gonna lie. Split the view real quick. Give you guys a little cool velocity view. You can see there's little debris signatures. This might be radar indicated soon. This is not the best storm that we're getting. But, yeah.
Yeah, I think the way that I've been describing the channel now, like you've got
Let's
to
keep it in
have
velocity. It's a good
the
view.
ability
I'm
to
not gonna lie.
discern the weather for your own area yourself. I think that
Yeah, the
if
overlay,
we
this is
continue
frozen. The
to
overlay,
cover
when I
weather
press
on a
it,
national
see,
scale,
I can
and
only
I have
press
no
that. I
plans
use
to
my
stop
keyboard
doing that.
shortcuts. You guys couldn't do this yourself. You just press
when we
that
have
and go
big
to keyboard
outbreaks and stuff, we
shortcuts.
cannot provide like extremely local details for everybody. So that obviously your National Weather Service having the WeatherWise app and all this stuff becomes very valuable in that situation. So you can have your own situational awareness and you can do your own, looking out for your own location. Now, of course, we're going to go very in depth if you've got something really bad coming. But the way that I've been explaining to people,
Yeah.
I've met a lot of people over the
pretty
past
crazy.
little bit that didn't really know about my channel. And the way I've been describing it, that a lot of people
Yeah, thank you,
resonate
mods,
with is
bro. I
we
know.
are
I
the
went live a little
NFL
late.
red
You guys
zone
were expecting.
of weather. So we're not completely covering every
Yeah,
game.
this is getting pretty serious. Might
We're
get
not completely
we're having
covering
some
every
high
storm,
rotation. This might
right?
cause a couple
We're
tornadoes.
showing you the
Or a tornado
broad scale. We're
happening.
doing the
This is severe thunderstorm watch if you're
we're
not-
showing you
What
everything
is
at
that
once.
actually? I don't
And
know what the frick
then
that is.
right
See, I'm only a
before-
training
when one
meteorologist, so
storm
like
is
y'all
about
gotta
to do
chill if I
something
get
crazy,
something
we
wrong.
go in
Like,
and we try to give you an
bro,
early
for
heads
real,
up.
dude.
We try to give you
Frickin-
a heads up that we think
Dude,
this is going to
I'm-
happen
I'm
before
not kidding.
a warning's issued or something like that. And then
Yeah, look at
whenever
this.
stuff actually hits the fan, we follow it and we tell
Let's look
people
at this, dude.
downstream.
Look at that. Yeah, we're pretty good.
But we're
good
not
storm. Let's see once we get even more
covering every storm at the local
Change
level.
the
It would be
velocity.
impossible.
in.
You know what I'm
look
saying?
At that. Look at that. That's pretty high. I'm not gonna lie. Look at that. It's pretty high. Oop, I forgot. Keyboard shortcut. See, like now I'm on keyboard, so It's actually not bad doing it on keyboard. A little bit of rotation over here. Is that new? No. It's just so weird because this is covering it. There's a little bit of rotation right here. Yeah, this is great with it not glitching. It still doesn't expire for an hour. So this is gonna be here for a while. But this is our top alerts, and Essentially scores, definitely acting pretty weird. It's going to like 90, 80, 70.
If you're somebody that tunes
This expires in a
and
minute,
we're,
so these
zoomed
storms are
in
definitely
on,
losing its
Clark
power.
and Jasper County and
All these
Mississippi,
storms are
and you
losing
say,
power. It's just
what
this one
about
has a little
Vermont?
bit of power still.
That's the same thing as like watching the
It's
NFL
pretty-
Red
it's all,
Zone
like,
and being
moves.
like, what
Wait,
about
what
my
the
high
hell?
school game?
Well, my radar's not on it.
You know, there's nothing
My
wrong with
radar's
that,
not on
and there's
it, that's
places
why.
where you can find that information. It's just
No.
like you're not gonna find it there because
Yep, there
that's
you
just
go.
not.
Except the
That's not
storm's
what
like
we're set up
passed
to
on.
do.
Like, what the frick?
I think what we're set up
Uh-huh.
to do is kind of like cover the 10 most life-threatening warnings that are currently happening in the United States right now,
Oh shit.
with a extra emphasis on like the top 2.
Oh shit.
And then
Oh, sorry.
we've got Andy that's just giving early heads up to
Yeah.
to
Is
everything.
Andy even
and,
on? Oh, why is that's why
and
my
then even
comp.
once we do that,
Why
we're
is
not,
this not on,
there
dude?
the whole time. We've got to go to another one, and then we got to go
Why
to
is
another
my
one.
comp site not on? That's why it wasn't working. I gotta keep that on, dude. Yeah, Ryan uses radar and comp dice. You guys, if it only lets you do one, you guys can do this. Gotta go in here, and then you gotta go to expert mode. Should I turn off expert mode? See, it's only radar. If you turn on expert mode, it gives you a couple options. So now I can press that. But then the dark blue means it's like the main thing, or like you can control like down here. But if you turn,
Yeah, Andy's
I
awesome.
change it to this.
What a
to
gift
that.
it is to have Andy
Yeah, Andy's a great guy.
during
man.
these outbreaks.
He's awesome with the honestly.
Once again, I think that tomorrow's going to be a pretty big day. We're
Tomorrow's
gonna
gonna
have
be a
lots
big
of
day. It's
supercells
like that
tomorrow.
Friday a couple weeks ago, but maybe a little less severe than that, but still. This still expires in about an hour. 44 minutes now. Shortened it. This in 14 minutes and this in 29. So just watching these tornado warnings and watch these storms go past, and we'll probably end, which is taking about an hour. So yeah. Oof.
Supercells where tomorrow? Pretty much the same area, honestly.
Same area
I would
below
be- I'm
up
most
here where Brandon
concerned about
Copic's
the
trying to get
area
over here
between
too. This is where this
Dallas and
big
Tulsa.
tornado
So
over here.
literally this exact area.
We're also talking about the planes down here too. I'm not gonna lie.
So yeah, from
We're
Tulsa
just
down
watching
to
these
Fort
tornado
Smith,
warnings pretty much. It's all.
down to Paris, Texas, down to just north of Dallas, up to maybe as
Is there
far
Paris,
west as
Illinois? Yeah, Paris, Illinois.
Oklahoma City, maybe
Yes, there is.
just to the south and
It's
east of
down
Oklahoma
over
City.
here.
But
See if I
the
can
eastern
find it.
side of Oklahoma
It's like
and
by
extreme
Decatur.
northeast Texas,
It's
that's
like
where I'm
it's
concerned
I
about
think
tomorrow.
it's like west of it. It's like west of
I
Springfield.
got
I know
people
that.
tuning in on the
It's
WeatherWise
like-
app here in
Yeah, I don't know
Mississippi.
where it
It's
is.
raining cats and dogs.
Dang. It's an
It's
idiot.
raining cats and dogs, apparently.
It's raining cats and dogs. It's heavy rainfall, wind winds, and idiom. If you
We do have a severe
If you don't know
thunderstorm
what
warning
idiom
out
is.
here for Howard and Nevada counties in Arkansas. That's going to go on for 27 more minutes. 1-inch hail and
how's
60
California
mile per hour
doing?
winds.
just
Moving
a
out
little
of
bit
Mineral Springs towards
precipitation.
Prescott and
Not
Hope
that
along
bad.
Interstate 30.
Fuck me, that
And then
bad
we're
over
just
there.
about to be done in Meridian. The rain's about to stop. That warning's going to be allowed to expire. Your winds are moving
Yeah.
out of your area and
Getting
into
pretty
New
less
York,
active.
Lisbon, and Butler. So we're
we can
shipping
see there's only
the
3
wind
tornado
out of
warnings and
Mississippi into
only
Alabama.
14. This is gonna be allowed to expire very soon. The storm's dying down. All the rain is passing by. It's
Back out
just
to the
up
whole
here.
country
Ooh,
once in a
never
while.
mind.
You know
I thought
what?
that
I'm
was
going to
over
set
here.
up
But
that
over
scene.
here, you're gonna see all this expire.
I've built
There's
the
a severe
ability
thunderstorm right here.
to set up scenes
Georgetown.
in my app here. So you guys
Okay.
help me do this.
I don't know.
Because
that.
I'm going to set this up once and I'll be able to click a button and go back to it. So I think that having the radar on MRMS, like the national radar, is a good idea, right?
Yeah, let's watch them full
And
screen. I need to
then,
fix something or do something real quick.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, right? You just like kind of like a zoomed out view of the, maybe not the whole, well, like the whole country like that, or maybe like the eastern side, or actually, you know what? We'll do the whole country. Just like that.
Yeah, it's nothing with these texts. I'm fixing something with my radar real quick. It's with the stream and stuff. It's just an overlay I'm finishing.
And then
I'm gonna test it out probably.
save that scene.
So
Okay.
I'm just
So
getting that
now,
ready. My mods are helping, so
you
it's
know,
good.
I go back to radar mode here, and even if we get deep into something, I'm way down
Sorry,
here in a
wait,
tornado
let me
warning. I'm
zoom
talking about
this
the
in.
rotation down here between Eureka and Cunningham, and then I'm just like, you know what? Let's take a step back. Boom! I hit one button. Boom! Oh, I like that. You see, like the reason
Dude, I'm tired.
I
Oh
haven't
my
done
God.
that before is
I need
because
a good
I
sleep
had to
tonight.
click so many
I'm looking
buttons
for
to
a
get
10
there.
hour, 11 hour sleep.
Now I'm just one
Possibly
button
12.
away, so I can go to the tornado
A
warning.
little bit of rotation over here, by the way.
All right, guys, we're talking about this storm. Let's go over here to
Let's look at the
Mississippi
velocity,
real quick.
actually.
We've got
There's a lot
a
of
severe thunderstorm warning down here for
breezes and
Simpson
stuff.
and Smith counties. For anybody that's just now tuning in, let's zoom out a little bit, look at the whole country. As you can see, we've got some,
Wow.
whoever it was that just suggested that, you
Wow.
just made these broadcasts like literally
What is happening over
30% better.
here? Snow into all rain.
This is
and
gonna be huge.
precipitation.
This is revolutionary.
This might cause a couple stuff. All right, my thing's fixed. Mods will do in like 30 minutes, by the way. 30. Dang. I'm gonna go for an hour. These storms don't.
37% better at least.
Rotation over here in this tornado warning, by the way.
This is a look at the United States here, and let's
Hurts
zoom
my eyes,
into this traffic camera here.
Do I use headphones?
And let's get
I
back into
used
the
to.
severe thunderstorm warning.
Literally yesterday, I quit using
Yeah,
headphones.
I
don't
like
know.
that.
I don't think it's the
I like
best.
that a lot.
It just scares. There's a lot of stuff that scares you with the hail, the alerts. It just scares you. So if you're watching me, I
What other
do
kind of
have the
scenes do I
volume to
need?
not
What's some other
scare
stuff
you
that's
guys,
annoying? Like I gotta
but it
push a
might
bunch of
scare
buttons,
people.
but you guys want to see it all the time.
It'll scare people because like it's just like something where you can't really affect it. Like some people are gonna get scared by that, but I make it so you don't get scared. But there's still
The
like a
future
chance you get
radar.
scared. So
Oh wait. We're getting creative over here.
what's this? Upgrade? No, it's already consumable. Tornado watch still there? It's only 3 thunderstorm watch for the next 7 hours, dude. Yeah, we're not. It's not going to be a day where you stay up till 1 in the morning. Today's only a day we'll stay up latest 10:30.
Okay, so we've got this storm over here. We do have a
11:30
tornado
Eastern.
warning right now in Red River and Titus counties. That's going to go on for 38 more minutes. But let's talk about what's going to happen in the future. As you can see, this is the latest from the HRRR.
If you're wondering what's going to happen
storms will
tomorrow
be
or
moving down
what's
here
happening
out of the
today,
current area where the tornado warnings are, but they're still going to be strong down
what's
here
happening
south of
tomorrow?
Texarkana. That's going to be moving
Alright,
down towards
today
Shreveport.
it's not that bad,
I
you
think
know,
the
just a
storms
hand
could
stretch
actually
right
be
there.
in
That's
Shreveport as
not
early
severe.
as
And let's
1 a.m.
stretch out all the way
Eastern
over
tonight.
there.
Okay, so I've got some viewers
Down
out
here
here
in Florida.
that are asking questions. I'm ready for some action.
Over
I think
here,
that
tomorrow's
your
gonna be
area
a big day.
specifically
I'm not
is going to
gonna
get
lie.
hit if the
Over here.
HRRR is right around
30 is also
midnight or so.
another big
Okay, and
day.
the worst of the storms are probably going to go just to your west and to your south, and then into
this is also
Shreveport.
gonna be-
Okay, so
okay. Wait,
that's the
this is
future
gonna be a big
radar.
day.
Here's the current radar. This is what we're looking at right
Yeah,
now.
then it's all
We've
on-
got some
it's
snow
gonna-
showers back here,
this
and
stuff
actually
has
some
been-
blizzard conditions intermittently in Montana. That's
It's been pretty
associated
severe,
with
not gonna
some
lie.
really cold air digging down out of Canada. That's a big part of that's one of the reasons why we have severe weather right now, and why we're going to have more significant severe
this is
weather
blizzard.
tomorrow. That's right. Tomorrow,
like blizzard
I think
stuff.
that we are going to have some
Lots
significant
snow.
severe weather. Let me pull back
Coming from
to
Canada.
the 0Z. HRRR, so I can show you more frames of the future radar. Okay, let me let these
Watch this in
frames
full
load
screen.
up here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the rest of the night really quickly, and then we're going to spend a little bit of extra time talking about the storms tomorrow. Okay, so here's what the radar could look like tonight around 3 a.m. You've got yourselves a Boeing line segment here, a multi-cluster
dang.
area of damaging wind and heavy rain moving through eastern Texas
sometimes
into
what you-
Louisiana
if it's
over here
really
into Mississippi.
a
This is
severe
going to continue
outbreak,
to push
we
south
wake up-
tonight, and it will continue to produce new
wake up
severe
3 in the
thunderstorm
morning,
and
but-
tornado warnings all
Something.
the way until the
Oh,
early
shoot,
morning
what
hours.
just
9 a.m. You're going to wake up to loud
Tornado
thunder, heavy rain
damage
in New
area?
Orleans, all the way over to Mobile, back towards Baton Rouge, even Beaumont, Texas. You guys are going to get
Yeah,
some
let's look at
pretty
this.
big storms tonight. Watch
That's
out
a
for damaging
tornado
winds. It's going to be the
damage
main
area
threat.
that-
Let me zoom out though and
Otherwise,
show you
just,
what I think we're going to be dealing with as we go into the day tomorrow. Notice
Dang.
how
Look at
we
that.
still have that low pressure system
It's
up
a
here
good
that's
view.
causing the snow that we just talked
Dang.
about in
Oh
Montana.
my God, this
That's
shakes.
still
Holy
digging more
shit.
cold down over the Rockies,
I don't know if
sparking
they
up
like
some
dropped their
storms
phone
over
or
here
something
in
like that.
the
I don't know,
Nebraska area,
that's something
Kansas
down,
area.
but holy
Those
shit.
storms will
That's
have
like
their
a
own
hard
unique
storm.
dangers, but the real big stuff doesn't start popping up until 6 or 7 over here in
6 or 7.
Oklahoma. You can see that we see actual isolated discrete supercells popping up
Where's your camera?
around
Camera's
Tulsa.
over
These
here?
are
Or no, it's not on.
dangerous looking storms that
Forgot.
could each be producing
It's not
baseball size
working.
hail and potentially even tornadoes around 7 p.m. Okay, and then what's going to happen is by 8 or 9 p.m. we're still going to have discrete
Watch this.
supercells all around eastern Oklahoma and northeast Texas, maybe even Dallas. Dallas could get directly hit by one of these supercells that has a tornado threat with a very, very large hail threat as well.
Oh, yeah,
so
hail
the
threats
peak
are crazy.
time for initiation tomorrow is going to be right there around, maybe 5,
Hail
as
for
early as
2
5
inches,
p.m.
pretty
And
much
then I think
almost.
we're going to see tornadoes
Yeah.
potentially maxing out in intensity between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. And
Yeah,
then
when it
things are going to
flashes,
become
it
a
needs
little bit
something
messier as the
upgraded or
storms go off to
something
the south and
changed.
east, but there's still going to be strong storms.
No,
with
this
very
flashing is just
dangerous
where the big
winds, hail,
storms are,
and a
with the
tornado
squall
threat
lines and
all
all
the
that.
way into the early
No
morning
storm
hours.
chasers. There's like
on
no storm chasers out there.
Sunday.
Taking a
So,
break because tomorrow is a
shoot,
big
man.
day.
Once
Not
again, we've
gonna
got a
lie,
lot
that's
of
what happened
big
a
time
couple days
storms
ago.
on the way.
I don't know why we actually
And
did cover.
that's just one of the many scenarios that we
Kinda
could be
dumb
dealing
when
with
we
here.
did.
And there's an early look at your Sunday setup as well. Wow. Wow, it's going to get busy. It's going to get busy. And, that's tomorrow. But even right now, today, it's busy because we've
It
got a
feels so good
tornado
that it's not
warning.
glitching, don't you
That's right.
think?
If you're just now tuning in, we have been tracking these storms up here in Texas. We've got a tornado warning right now for
Tornado
Delta
warning
and
right here.
Hopkins counties. 2,300 people are impacted by this right now. If you don't
Dang.
get hit by the tornado, which you probably won't, this is a precautionary tornado warning. You still want to be
It's the only
sheltered
one
for it
that's the
because
longest
we got 60
one.
mile
It's
per hour
34
winds and golf
minutes.
ball size hail out
And
here.
then
All right.
30
On top of that, a
there's
tornado
actually
warning
none- wait,
continues
no.
for Franklin, Red River, and
This is
Titus
all, like, so
counties
messy.
for 34 more minutes. And we
This is
can't
4
forget about our
minutes, and
friends
this
over
is
here in
19,
Mississippi
so-
right now, where there's a severe
let's
thunderstorm
go
warning for
more
Simpson and
south.
Smith counties. Taylorsville is getting hit
Over
pretty
here,
hard right now by
Veteran,
1.25 inch
York,
hail and
Butler.
60
It's been pretty
mile per hour winds.
crazy
We've got a
here.
big
Got a
storm
bunch of
coming
squall
into
line. It's been
Sumter
pretty crazy.
County,
Look at the
Alabama as
velocity
well.
view.
This one's packing some strong winds. It's moving right towards our camera here, and you can see in the distance we got some flashes of
But-
lightning back there. This storm isn't as electric as some
Yeah,
of our
okay.
storms over there in Texas.
That's pretty
but
crazy
man,
over
it's
there.
still exhaling a big burst of cool air over the area, causing some damaging winds as it comes into the greater Alabama area. We also have Choctaw and Wayne counties under a severe thunderstorm warning. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out just to give you some context again. These are our storms down here. If you're hearing a couple claps of thunder, if you're getting some light rain tonight in central Kentucky, up into Ohio, up into southern portions of Ontario
There's a lot of
over here,
precipitation
these
over
are
there.
all garden variety thunderstorms. Nothing really to worry about over here. I know you guys are getting the rain
Oh,
over there, but you really
shoot,
don't have to
man.
worry about that.
Torn-
And then
y'all
you've got some
track
heavier snow
tornado
showers back
damage
here in
over
southern portions of South Dakota, northern Nebraska right now. None of
Ooh,
that is
shit, we're
really
heavy
as
over here.
severe. What is severe, though, is this severe thunderstorm that's going into Delta, Hopkins, and Hunt counties. Guys, you
These
did
severe
it.
thunderstorm
You did it. You
warnings are
fixed,
getting
you fixed our
overlapped and
live
stuff.
streams. Something was missing, and that was it. That was it. Thank you so much. I think that adds a whole new dimension that just lets me keep yapping, and it's good. You know what I'm saying? It's good information.
You can see that that's pretty rotating. We go to the other side. It's rotating pretty big. Get storm chasers out. When a Copics out there.
Clarksville button. Yeah. That's true. Let's check on Clarksville real quick. With one button. Yeah, that's not a bad
Squads
idea,
out there.
actually.
That's the beautiful USA. Right there. And here's the not so good tornado warning. This expires in 2 minutes, so not gonna worry about that. Get all your safe spots right there.
Made
but
the stream at least
not yet,
37% better. I think we were like we probably had a 40% good stream before. Now I think we're above 75% good with our stream now.
House connection now? Yeah.
So
this
the
new
overall
PC's
goal of this
letting
whole
it
operation here is
sound
to eventually have a good stream, one good stream, and when that happens, we'll officially retire, and we will no longer stream anymore. It could take decades. Lakeview, Talco
does that. That's normal. It's what
are under a tornado warning. The rotation
this
here
is
is
a loss,
broad.
like a
We didn't get
big
any reports from
rotation.
Eureka or
Especially
Hagensport,
over
but
here.
the rotation is still there, and it might produce a tornado in the future. So we're still encouraging people
Expires
to
in a
take
minute.
shelter down here in Titus and Franklin counties. We also still have a tornado warning over here for Delta and Hopkins counties.
Watching for
That's
this
going to go on
Bogota.
for
This might
16
tornado
more
one might
minutes. Sulphur
extend or
Bluff,
have
stay
a new
sheltered
one
for 16
over
more
here,
minutes. Once again,
Clarksville.
no official
It's gonna be
reports of any
big.
actual tornado, but the radar does indicate that there's enough rotation to where there could be one. So we're being cautious, and we're respecting the polygon, and we're taking shelter. Now, if you don't get hit by a tornado, you're almost certainly going to get hit by golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds.
Definitely.
There's 3,000 of you guys inside of this warning, all the way down there into Sulphur Springs. You guys are about to get hit by this, so get ready. Somebody in Sulphur Springs says it's about to get crazy.
Right
The correct
this
terminology
15 minutes
is
in this and 30.
plumb wild. It's
they're
about to
wild
get
for that.
plumb wild out there. That's 100% true. Coming back over here to Laurel in Mississippi, we got a severe thunderstorm warning out here for Smith County. This is
Get a lot of severe
1.25-inch
thunderstorm
hail
warnings,
and
and they're going to
60-mile-per-hour
Alabama
winds
now.
coming in right now.
Sweet home.
All right, and I've got a camera in
Alabama.
Laurel. Look at the lightning.
If you're over here in Montgomery, get ready to get hit. These storms are traveling big.
Southern side of this line of
it's traveling
storms
pretty
is
good.
actually kind of electric. We were talking about how the northern part of it, the
Getting a
side
little
that's
bit
going
to the
into
southeast with
Alabama,
embedded
not a lot
stuff.
of lightning with that. You got a lot more lightning
just
on
watch
this
out
southern side
if you're
because
over
this
there.
is where the convection
Storms
is
are making
happening.
its way over
This is
there,
where
so.
new, robust updrafts are forming, and you got a lot of stuff clanking into each
Why
other
is
in the
this not
sky,
disappearing?
causing lightning strikes. In that Boeing line segment that's going into
Oh, they're getting new
Alabama,
radar
you don't have a
scan,
whole lot
that's
of
why.
convection. You've got a lot of motion. You've got a lot of wind.
Lot
You got a
of
lot of
big
rain-cooled
rotation.
air
There's a little bit of
blowing
a
in one direction.
tornado
But you don't
confidence
have
over
nearly
here,
as much upward
15%.
motion or friction causing the lightning. So we're looking at a more convective activity corridor down
was
here
looking at these
near
two tornado
Laurel,
warnings.
where we have the severe
And the severe
thunderstorm right now.
thunderstorm
I would
warning right
expect
here that just
in
actually
Laurel,
issued.
Mississippi, within the next
Right,
1
surrounding
hour and
this
30
tornado
minutes or
warning.
so
That means it's
to
gonna be
receive
bad.
up to 1.25-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind
that's not
gusts.
new, sorry.
There's 81,000 of you guys inside of that warning right now. There's 30,000 people in this one back here with a golf ball size hail threat for Delta, Hopkins, and Lamar counties. You guys need to be getting into your safe spots in Sulphur Springs, indoors and away from windows. That's the best thing to do down there. And then we also got a new severe thunderstorm warning that goes way out here into the middle of Alabama almost for Bellamy, Linden, and Uniontown. This is Marengo and Sumter counties in Alabama. Goes on for 1 hour and 13 minutes. We're talking about 60-mile-per-hour winds
precipitation up there.
coming
This might
out
cause a
of
couple
the
severe thunderstorms
York area
and
right now,
that's
going right towards
that's
Linden.
severe.
I've got cameras out here too. Look at this.
Here's
I mean, there's some lightning. There's some lightning for sure, but
no
you notice how it's not
precipitation,
nearly as
magical.
frequent. There is going to be a pretty good strike
Fire
in
weather watch
5,
is still
4,
here?
3, 2,
Damn.
1, though.
Yeah, but something that just surprises me is this right here. Hurricane force wind warning. That's just insane. And now we got avalanches happening. Holy shit.
Finally happened. Nailed it. But anyways, that's going to continue to be the case in the Highway 43 corridor between
We're going
Grove
for an
Hill and
avalanche.
Linden.
Watch
Okay,
out for some an avalanche.
that's what's happening with this storm that's coming out of Mississippi and
tornado
into
warning to
Alabama
disappear,
right
so-
now. So get indoors and away from windows in Linden.
Damn. 85 to 110 mile per hour. 110 mile per hour winds is the peak, so it's pretty big.
And then, on top of all that, we have a severe thunderstorm warning still in effect back here for Claiborne, Copiah, and Jefferson counties as well for 12 more minutes.
That is my mouth.
That's going to go down there towards Hazelhurst and
Yo, no.
Brookhaven. It's time to get down. It's time to get down.
I want to see the intensities
Guys,
for it.
you heard me, right? It's time to get down.
Let's see the intensities for it in a little bit. Huh?
Forgot what I was trying to say there. But it's time to get down works.
Tomorrow's gonna be a big day. We should add a little more.
All right, sweet. There's also a severe thunderstorm warning for
Monday's a
Adams,
severe
Franklin,
day
and
too, but
Jefferson counties.
tomorrow's not looking like it's a big day on here.
That's going to go on for
That is the
41
thing.
more minutes.
Today's not a big day.
Tornado warning does continue up here for Franklin, Red River, and Titus
Current
counties for
situations
26
is
more
breaking
minutes.
headlines and all
Rotation
that.
still looks
On the intensity's going the next 3
concerning here
minutes is
south of
likely to
Talco,
go
coming down
pretty
towards
down.
Daphne,
10% drop,
Marshall
but
Springs, and White
it's
Oak.
not
You guys
too
need to be
bad.
sheltered for
It's getting
26
pretty-
more minutes.
pretty
And
big.
Delta and Hopkins counties also need to be sheltered for 11 more minutes. Let me zoom out. Let me
Yeah.
show you the whole United States here. Once again, all of our severe weather is happening down here
We got
in
tornado
the deep
warnings.
south.
This is over here.
Because
Our only
that's
severe
where
weather,
we've
and
got all
this-
the instability. That's where we got all the
this
best
is getting pretty severe over here, too,
ingredients
but
for storms, and that's kind
most of this is
outlined pretty well
expiring
here
pretty
by the
soon,
Storm
except that 1
Prediction
hour
Center's
one and the
SPC
one right
outlook.
next to it.
You got enhanced risk. That's a 3 out of 5 out here in northeast Texas, northwest Louisiana, southwest Arkansas, southeast Oklahoma.
Max
Slight
velocity
risk
on?
stretches across Louisiana,
Oh, I don't know.
Louisiana and
What makes you
Arkansas
do that?
into
Wait, is Max velocity on?
that state, Mississippi. Yeah.
I don't think Max velocity
And that's going
is
to
on.
continue to be the case over the next several
Oh, yeah,
hours.
he's on.
Again, though, you can see that we do have some showers up here
He's out
from
there.
Toronto all the way down to Lexington, Kentucky. Some people in chat are talking about hearing some lightning or hearing some lightning. Yeah, hearing some lightning and seeing some thunder over here in
He's out there.
Cleveland. That's associated with some garden variety springtime
Probably
showers and
nothing
thunderstorms.
happening.
No big deal. Nothing to write home about there. Bigger deal is what we're experiencing in Texas with our tornado warning in Franklin, Red River, and Titus County. Speaking of Texas, we got this video in from Sulphur Springs in Hopkins
he already
County, Texas.
streamed
Check
today.
this out.
So why
Chelsea
is he streaming for
is
1
showing
hour,
us the
dude?
big storm
Why
out
she
there to
went
the
live
north and west
today?
of Sulphur Springs and the clear sky. So you can
Who
see the
actually
moon,
went live
the
today
stars, and the
for weather?
lightning at the same time. What a beautiful thing. You know, I know storms can be scary, but man, this is awesome. I love that. Thank you so much, Chelsea, for sending that in. And then we've got a nice, look at this. This reminds me of my cat, Jonesy. I had a cat that looks just like this. But my cat's helping to demonstrate a proper hook echo with WeatherWise. I love it. I love it, Casey. Thank you so much for sending that in. Big Bolt. Big Bolt. That's one of the
just
bigger
scrolling through
bolts
YouTube.
of today, I think, out there in McCurtain County, Oklahoma. Thank you so much, Gino, for sending that in. These are... This is
not storm
some of the
chasing.
craziest mammatus
This is-
displays I've ever seen. Megan, thank you for sending this in
Radon.
from Lamar County, Texas. Another nice view of the rear end of one of these storms out there, sitting on the
Tara
porch in
Chico
Nakona Hills.
See, Tara
in
Chico's
Montague
live in the
County,
most, like,
Texas.
random
Thank
things.
you
Oh, no, he's
for
live
sending
there.
that in.
5
We got
hours
another
ago.
distant view here from Holly. And then more damage coming in from Brandon. This is out there in Rankin County. This is on one of those storms that hit in Mississippi. So even our regular severe thunderstorm warnings today, even the non-tornado warned stuff, the stuff without rotation today, even
guys
that
can
was
check
pretty
out my
serious out
YouTube
here as we
channel.
had some big
Changed the
trees coming
logo,
down
so-
here and there. And
Yeah, we haven't
that's what's
posted
coming
since
from
this
Brandon there,
morning,
the
but-
EOC director. Thank you so much for sending that in. Hopefully everybody's all right out there. And this is what the Texas storm looks like from Kimberly's point of view. More damage in Lamar County, Texas. Big time tree branch down there on the car. Looks like the car fared decently. But of course, you never
Got
want to see
shorts on there.
a tree on a car.
Couple
Usually,
playlists,
you
we
want
got
to see those
posts.
upright next to the car, never horizontal on the car. Thank you so much, Bud, for sending that in. Hopefully, everybody is
never
all right,
deleted
and
this
hopefully, you don't
post.
have to worry too much about getting your car fixed there. This is
let's
Oren's
get back to radar.
view of the Paris, Texas supercell out there from Tioga. This is a nice view of that.
These are our latest
It's a
radar
wonderful
scan 3 months
looking,
ago.
healthy, robust updraft there. Thank you so much for sending that in. And here's another view, daytime and
Alright,
nighttime.
we're just gonna watch him full
I
screen
prefer the nighttime view. My favorite thing in the world is in the middle of the summer,
The
just
views
looking
of
in
all
the
those
distance and seeing
storms.
lightning, especially if you can actually see it in the
Guys can
the
do that
cloud
for
like
free
that.
and Ryan Hall
A lot of people will call
submit
this heat lightning, and heat
up
lightning
to
isn't
10
a thing.
videos.
Okay?
8 videos, I believe.
If anybody wants to argue with me about it, email me. What you are referring to as heat lightning is this. It's just lightning from a
That's
distant
sick.
storm. Sometimes you can't even see the cloud that's connected to it. You're just seeing the reflection
hard.
of the light off the sky. And it's just a flash in the distance. And that's a,
123.
a
Yeah,
lightning
this is
from
Central
a
Time, by
distant
the
storm.
way. That's on here. I'll change it. I promise
Yeah,
I'll
a
change
lot
it
of
at some
people,
point.
their whole lives
It's
have been told that's heat
10:23
lightning, and
Eastern.
whenever
You
I say
guys
it's
can look at
like,
Ryan right there.
I mean, you can call it
Bottom
heat
left
lightning,
corner.
but it's not a phenomenon that's any different than other lightning, right? It's just distant lightning. A lot of people get mad at me because they're like, actually, you know what?
Hope you
I
guys are
don't
okay.
like
Thank
that.
you, Jonathan.
I'm like, well, you know what? Well, that's too bad.
Oh, poor T severe.
Coming back up here to our tornado warning. We by the way, current situation is we only have one of those right now. One tornado
warning. What did these expire?
and 11 severe thunderstorm warnings. We've had a total of
We need a new
12
radar
tornado
scan.
warnings today, 93 severe.
This one expired.
But this is going to
We need
continue
a
for
radar
21
scan.
minutes.
We need a new radar scan.
21 minutes.
Come on, where's my new scan at?
Somebody in chat says their
There we go.
reality was shattered. That the reality was shattered because
Yeah, I don't get
lightning
up-to-date
isn't real.
radar scans like
raise
Ryan
your
does
hand
every
and don't be
15
ashamed.
seconds.
This is a very common thing. How many people thought that heat lightning was really a phenomenon where there was just flashes of light in the sky because it was hot? Don't be ashamed. Once again, this is everybody I
Highway
meet
30
almost
since
thinks that
tornado
this,
warning. I would not
this
want
is
to
a
be
thing.
right there, but if you're down there, you can't be a bridge bozo and be in the freaking
Yeah, there's
overpass. There's
seriously, like,
freaking
no, you're not
overpass
dumb.
right here.
Like, that's not,
you better not be on
like,
that. I
it's
literally
not
have a
your
camera
fault.
over
Like,
it.
it's just what everybody's been told. That's just not true. I'm sorry.
This is, oh,
That doesn't happen. That's not real.
I need a new radar
What's
scan,
happening
dude.
is you've got a distant thunderstorm
Give me
and
my
it's
radar
producing
scan,
lightning,
dude.
and you can't
I
hear
need
the
a new
thunder.
freaking
You can't hear
radar
the thunder. It's too
scan.
far away, and sometimes you might not necessarily be able to
Friday,
discern
April
exactly where
24th,
the
yeah.
cloud is. Maybe the cloud's not even there at all. Maybe it's below the horizon, and you're literally just seeing the
Freaking
residual light coming off of the top of the cloud.
Wow, I got a new radar scan.
Regardless, it is coming from a thunderstorm. It's not just a phenomenon that happens that causes flashing lights in the sky because it's hot. Quite convenient that it happens when it's hot, right? Because that's the perfect ingredient for scattered pulse thunderstorms in the evening.
Got a good view of the USA right here.
So, yeah.
This more straight.
A lot of people are really upset by this. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep now.
This is the view of all the storms right now.
And the crazy thing is, at night, on a clear night, on a clear summer night,
Yeah.
a storm can be 100 miles away from you. Okay?
Yeah.
Literally 100 miles away from you. There's not a cloud in the sky. No thunder, no rain. And you can still see the lightning from it. If it's a strong enough storm, if the
Yeah,
top
it's
of that
only
storm's
tornado
high enough,
warning.
if
It's
the
not updated.
atmospheric conditions are just right, you can still see the lightning from it out in the distance. And that's why people think it's not from a storm, is because, like, well, there ain't no storm. What are you talking about? That's heat lightning. Sorry, it's actually just regular lightning. You're just seeing it from really far away.
Activity or velocity. Now I can see his big rotation right there. But
Tornado warning continues for 18
not
minutes.
big. Yeah, I only got this 18-minute tornado warning. Don't mind this. I don't have my radar is not working with that. Don't mind that. What percentage am I at? I'm only at 32%.
Somebody said, my weather career is over.
Oh, how's that? Tennessee score is dropping quick. Ryan literally ends at this point, but he's pretty tired. I'm not gonna lie. He looks pretty fried. I can see.
I've been forecasting heat lightning my whole life.
Oh god, Tennessee scores at 93.
My life is a lie. That's what somebody in chat said.
Oh, Tennessee just raced a little bit.
Dang, we got a lot of
Got these.
cameras in the path of this storm here.
Yeah, don't mind this storm,
We're
okay?
starting to see
It's
this one right here
expired.
get hit. in Texas, down here near Mount Vernon. And once
A lot
again,
of
that's where we've got
precipitation
a
going over
tornado
here.
warning
Let's look
right
at
now.
this in velocity. Oh, wait. It's fine. We'll just keep it over here, but we can see there's a lot of precipitation. A little red over there. Yeah, this is the new cool animation that we're gonna add. So, see.
So if you're just now
If I do
tuning in, we
this,
do have a strong storm
it's
coming
gonna
into Sulphur
flip over there.
Springs
Same on the
in
warnings.
Texas. That's going to go on for
See?
31 more minutes. We got
It's
2
gonna
inch
go like
hail and
that.
60
So
mile per hour
then-
winds coming in.
So I
And then
can
we,
just
of course, have
okay.
a tornado warning in areas north and west of Mount Pleasant as well. That's going to go
So I
on
can
for
press
16
that.
more
Okay,
minutes.
go up over here. Velocity. Boom. I can go
Zooming
all the way
out
up
to the
here.
whole USA. This is what the national radar looks like right now.
Good spawn. It's the national radar.
And you can see the yellow box down here indicates where we have a severe thunderstorm watch. Severe
Okay.
thunderstorm watch is in effect tonight. Oops, what the world? Severe thunderstorm watch is in effect tonight for the next 6 hours and 30 minutes. Then the flash
We got a
box
tornado
there.
watch?
1.3
No.
million people are included in this. We're talking about a pretty good chance of wind and hail. Tornado
Got the
threat
severe
is not
thunderstorm
high.
watch.
Tornado threat's not going to be high for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Does that mean that there won't be any tornadoes? No.
No.
That just means that it's not going to be the main threat. Main threat with this storm over here coming into Texarkana is going to be wind and hail. Texarkana is now under a severe thunderstorm warning for 45 minutes. Get ready for 1 inch hail and 60 mile per hour winds.
But not that much watches out there. Let's see. It's got this tornado warning.
Why don't we hear from Yalbot anymore? Well, Yalbot's a little broke, okay? Everything that you see on this stream, anytime it's new, it's an experiment. And I think I broke Yalbot. Yalbot, give us a synopsis on the latest weather information.
Who we got y'all?
You got it. Here's the rundown. Right now, we've got a severe line of storms cutting through northeast Texas, southern Arkansas, northern Louisiana, and central Mississippi. We're talking big-time hail, damaging winds, and still some tornado potential. We had active tornado warnings in Delta and Franklin counties in Texas, and folks have reported funnels near Mount Pleasant and Titus County. Meanwhile, there's a broad rain band over the Midwest. Think northern Illinois through Michigan, and some late-season snow up in Montana and Wyoming. Also, fire weather conditions are critical over the Colorado Front Range. In the next half hour, that line of storms is going to push into Mississippi and western Alabama, still packing a punch. And hey, don't sleep on Chicago getting drenched. Bottom line, the south central U.S. storms are still the main event right now. Hey Ryan, real quick, got some fresh scanner traffic out of Lamar and Delta counties. Responders are reporting downed trees and a possible tornado touchdown. And we've got multiple independent chat reports of a funnel near Mount Pleasant on I-30.
Okay, thank you so
Thanks,
much,
Yalbot.
Yalbot. Like you, whenever I call you, you're just full of good information. You are Weather Jarvis. Why, whenever you call me, well, how come you ain't this smart?
Well, Ryan, maybe I'm just saving my best material for when we're on the line together. You know, keeping you on your toes. Besides, I can't give away all the secrets when you're not around. Gotta keep some mystery for the show, right?
All right, thank you, Yalbot. Looks like the storm's moving into.
Oh yeah, the storm's getting
the
pretty
Paris-
closed out on. It's likely
in Paris,
a big
Texas.
closed out over here, up over here,
Where is
up
this?
over here. Chicago getting drenched tonight? I don't think so. No, there's not really any storms
Is this
by it.
Paris?
Maybe this traveling
just to the south
west
and
to
east of there.
Chicago, but not likely. Dry night for you guys. You might get weather or fire conditions soon. It's getting pretty dry up there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm near Chicago.
But yeah,
now.
right here where
It's
we've
a lot
got
of-
a strong
lot
storm
of
coming
severe
into
weather
the Sulphur Springs area, we do have a very strong
This expires in about 12 minutes, so yeah, let's stay tuned.
storm coming in right now, and you can see those rain bands whipping across the road here.
Pretty late,
This is
dude.
closer to Sulphur Springs than Paris, Texas, by the
On
way.
this-
Just I don't know
on
why
this
the
Friday.
title says that.
Friday night on the April 24th of 2026. Shoot.
But yeah, it's getting pretty intense out there. Pretty intense. Same storm's getting ready to come into Sulphur Springs, which this is Paris, Texas too. I guess it just goes by like whatever the largest town is nearby. Oh, yeah, okay. This is the Texas Department of Transportation. I wouldn't have known that if it wasn't for the very subtly placed watermark there. You know, I'm glad that they don't, overdo it. Like a lot of traffic cameras, they'll put a watermark, and it takes up so much room. You can't even see the traffic. You can't even see the storms. You can't see nothing. Texas, they do it right. Everything is bigger in Texas. I don't know, actually.
A little bit of rotation up here. Not confident at all. 40% only.
Somebody in Sulphur Springs says, take shelter? Yes. You want to get indoors and away from windows.
Oh, yeah, you do. Looking at this tornado warning and severe thunderstorm warning.
There's no big-time tornado threat with this, but it is going to be a very strong storm coming through Sulphur, Texas.
Big severe thunderstorm.
So I personally wouldn't want to be outdoors and around windows for this. That's for sure.
Same. I would not want to.
Look at that big shelf cloud coming in on our 240p traffic camera here in Sulphur Springs. This is going to be a plumb wild storm. Sulphur Springs, get ready. We're going to have lots of lightning, lots of wind, lots of hail probably.
Possibly
it is going to be nasty out there as that thing comes in.
Damn, this is a big one.
Hey, Robbie B. Thanks for tuning
like
in.
The size
and thanks for the $20 super chat. Appreciate all the support tonight, guys.
Louisiana. No.
Yeah, I think I found my energy. It just came back all of a sudden. The idea that Chatter gave me to make these scenes where I can zoom out to the U.S. real quick gave me so much hope for the future that it's just completely reinvigorated myself for the evening. I don't care if I'm jet lagged. I don't care if I got a headache.
It's 10:35.
We're back, baby. We're back. We've got a new life. We got a new breath of fresh air here because I can do this. And I can do this. By the way, this is the new severe thunderstorm warning out here in Morris, Red River, and Titus counties. It goes all the way down to Dangerfield. We're talking about golf ball size hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds for Camp Cass and Franklin counties.
It's nighttime. Yeah, that's live. If we go to daytime, they'll show that. It's so weird, the Brandon Topic and
Camp Cass and Franklin counties. Dangerfield, get ready. Somebody said they're hearing thunder and seeing beautiful lightning, and in Dangerfield, they say, hey, Ryan, you're the best. Hey, Dangerfield, you're the best, all right? I like you better than, let's see here, where is a town where nobody's watching? Quitman. Dangerfield's way better than Quitman.
You can see they're all done.
Tornado warning does continue up here just to your north and west for 8 more minutes. There is rotation here, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised if they actually extended that tornado warning out to the south and east a little bit to include Mount Pleasant and Dangerfield.
Let's look at the velocity view because, we can see this ride is extending. Might get over here to Bogota. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, for some reason the location on this says Paris, Texas, but it's Sulphur Springs. I don't know why it says Paris. I gotta fix that.
Oh, that tornado warning does expire right there on the latest radar spine. Yep, fix that.
No such thing as heat lightning, folks. That's our next merch. That's our next shirt. You guys know, like, the birds.
Yo, should we do some fun? Down to play Fortnite? Yo, we're not playing Fortnite. Oh my god.
Like
go check out my other Fortnite
videos. This is a great conversation starter. You wear this shirt out in public.
There's stuff.
Heat lightning isn't real. You know how many
I'm
people are going to come up to you and try to argue with you? But you're going to be armed with the facts. You're going to be armed with the facts. You're going to educate them.
Not today, though.
And you're going to ruin their worldview.
I'm going to sell.
Okay, they might even be mad at you.
I've not played in the week.
But over time,
I do not play Fortnite anymore that much.
The world will be a
Check
better
out just
place
my SC and all those
because
tournament
nobody
videos,
thinks
dude.
heat lightning is real.
Sulphur Springs, take shelter.
Actually, I don't think it'll make that big of a difference, but
away from windows at least.
we could sell T-shirts.
If you want to, stay extra safe, go underground. If not.
Once again, what we're looking at here is a shelf cloud
just be
in
away
front
from
of the
windows.
storm that's coming into Sulphur Springs
You could
right
damage your windows in. But tornadoes, when you got a shelter, in your storm cloud or whatever you got, It's dark. Yeah, it's dark. It's pitch black everywhere. It's pitch black everywhere in the USA except the
Dude, that would
Rockies,
actually be one heck of a
California,
conversation
the
starter.
California Rockies. So yeah,
Heat lightning isn't real. You know how many people would be like,
we're just looking at this.
how
Keep
many
an eye on
people
these
would bite
storms over
on
here.
that topic?
It's just a lot of stuff over there.
I don't know. Maybe you
That
don't want
expires
to
in 6
talk to
minutes. That
everybody, but if you
expires
was to
in
go
an
down
hour,
to
and this expires in
Walmart
an
wearing
hour.
that
So
shirt
yeah, just keep
in
an eye on these
Alabama
hour
or
storms.
somewhere where there's a lot of
And
heat
we're mostly
lightning,
keeping an eye over here with rotation and stuff.
you wouldn't leave. You wouldn't leave.
Nope, mine's just not.
You'd have like the whole
You
milk
can do-
aisle. Just everybody be lining
We're
up.
just looking
waiting
at
to
keep an
try
eye.
to,
These are main
debate you.
thunderstorms. They're not observed or anything, but
If you're kind of like an introverted person, that's probably the worst shirt that you could ever possibly get. So you got to keep that in mind. By the way, current situation, 0 tornado warnings. They've all been allowed to expire.
oh yeah. See, Tetsu's gonna look at it a little bit. Let's see.
Yeah, you walk in the Walmart, you got your Heat Lightning ain't real shirt on. Somebody looks at you and says, "What'd you say to me?" Who do you think you are coming up in here and just changing my whole perception of the world? You might really upset some people. Ralston, Louisville, Magnolia, you guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning too. 1-inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind. That's what's coming down from the northwest. Somebody in Hope just said moderate rain right now. So that's likely picked up a little bit since they sent that in. But radar indicated 1-inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds are coming in right now.
Oh yeah, let me check the intensity scores when I was looking. I'm gonna check YouTube there.
Mr. Hall, how's St. Louis looking for Monday? Not good. Honestly, I just described St. Louis as the epicenter for what may be the worst severe weather outbreak of the year so far.
Dang, it's about to go to a 47 in 30 minutes.
Of course, that could
It's dropping
change. Stuff
pretty big.
could shift around, but right now, I am
Let's
comfortable
see.
saying I think that this upcoming severe weather situation
Yeah,
on Monday could
no
be
more school for the
potentially one of the worst severe weather situations
Monday's
we've seen
gonna be
so
a
far
big
this
day.
year, and St. Louis is
Tomorrow's also.
potentially going to be at the
Watch it
epicenter
say
of that.
0%. He's already live, that's why. Look at that, it says live now. Yeah, I can look at this for free on RyanHollyOn.com. Alright, let's go back to the radar. Mike's delayed? No, I just said that late. New Boston and the severe thunderstorm warning.
Let's see here. I need a regional zoom too. Yeah, so I'll do another scene
New severe
here.
thunderstorm warning down over
Region.
here. This is overlapping with this one.
Yeah, so I can go to
Probably because it's
USA,
spawning over here.
or I can just go to the regional
The hail is
zoom.
1 inch, so yeah.
Then we can go back into the severe thunderstorm warnings.
We got 3 severe thunderstorm warnings right here. This is the
By the
biggest
way,
one
severe
I found.
thunderstorm warning continues for Linden
This
out
is
here
like
on
a
Highway
big
43
combined
in
one,
Marengo County,
so-
Alabama for 48 more minutes. You're about to get hit by some strong winds out there in Linden, Sweetwater, Thomaston. You guys got to get ready for that.
Watch that, dude.
Coming back over to Texarkana.
Watch over here, dude.
Somebody says, I can see my dot. Yes, you can. Is this your dot? I'm on the porch trying to catch some hail. Please, no hail. Have mercy on the garden. I think there will be hail. I think you'll have some hail. I don't think it'll be destructive hail, but you will have some hail. Some hail is coming for Texarkana.
Got a little bit of rotation
Fortunately,
over here.
sorry.
With the storm.
Not my fault. I didn't,
50%
I'm not making the
confidence, so
hail.
that's a 50-50 chance.
Or it's not my fault, is what I'm trying to say.
That's
That's what it looks like out there in Texarkana right now.
Is this going to expire? This
We've got some
hurricane force
big
winds?
time storms coming
10
in,
hours,
so y'all need to get ready
that's
for that.
tomorrow. I can't believe there's the storm and all that. It's been storm warnings are crazy out here.
Or the shirt could say, "Just ask me about heat lightning."
Tropical cyclone.
If you're geared up, if you want to
This is
spread
this is
the
the start
word,
of the tropical cyclone formation. The small craft advisories, high winds over there. That's something to look out for.
if you want to be like
Not gonna
that
lie.
mean kid in school that tries to tell all the kids that Santa Claus ain't real, if you want to be that person, wear that shirt and go walk around Walmart.
One rotation over here. It's a 50-50 chance over there.
Camp Cass and Franklin
Well,
counties.
in
Once
this
again, you guys
rotation
are under a
we've been
severe
tracking.
thunderstorm warning. We
There's
got
72%
70
confident
mile
now.
per hour winds coming in. Somebody said they're about to have some fun. Somebody in the storm over here in Sulphur Springs says the heat lightning is real.
Dang. It is, yeah. These storms are getting
Nope.
in the Dallas. These storms are getting pretty in Dallas.
Ryan, you
It's
need
up
to
here
wear
in
a shirt
Highland
that
Park
says heat
also,
lightning
like
ain't
that.
real and go to Walmart and film it. Maybe. You know what?
So Dallas, get
here's
ready.
what I'm going to do. I will commit to doing that.
Right.
Actually, right now. Seriously, click
Especially
this,
people who play
mark
Fortnite.
it down, hold me
The
accountable. I don't
tournaments,
care.
Most people don't
When
got Windows like
we
what Clicks
hit,
does, you know. Higgs does. Peter Watt
4
does.
million.
Or no, Pete does. Ozzy does. He's in Australia, so. Bro,
4
Ozzy
million
Antics is all
subscribers.
down here.
I will do that. I
Okay.
promise.
Ryan Holliver doing IRL. Yeah, he did storm chasing and solar eclipse.
That actually sounds like a blast. I would love to go to Walmart and tell people the great news about how heat lightning isn't real. Yeah, and we'll film it. We'll upload it somewhere so everybody can watch it. Jasper and Jones counties out here in Mississippi, you guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning. Again, there's no tornado warnings right now. Our biggest storm that we're watching is the one coming down here towards Dangerfield. But man, they might actually reissue a tornado warning for this because tornado ID from weather-wise shows a 79% moderate confidence tornado signature here. There's some raw rotation, some pretty good rotation coming down past Mount Pleasant right now, or past Mount Vernon
Sorry, I was the
towards
vacuum.
Mount Pleasant.
A little bit of big rotation.
We've lost that
over here.
camera. That traffic camera's down.
So DO1, I think. Yeah,
Mount
DO1.
Pleasant. What about this one? Okay, this one's still there. But yeah, very strong storm coming into Mount Pleasant right now. Could have a tornadic circulation. Y'all need to be ready for a tornado to come out, so y'all watch out.
Yeah, y'all. Tennessee scores only at a 59. Ryan's still alive. I think I'm going to end in like 7 minutes, I think. 7, 8. I'm going to post this. And,
Hey, Darla, thanks for becoming a member.
I don't know. Look at the map backwards. This is the map backwards, dude. It looks normal, but it's not. It's not normal at all.
Oh my goodness, look at this incredible lightning show in Greenville, Texas, looking east at the storms.
Flip it around. Holy shit, it looks so different.
So exciting. You
Yeah,
guys know
my
how long
video's
it's been
gonna
since
like
I've
automatically
seen
end in a little
lightning?
bit, so there's really no point for going
Too
for
dang
another
long.
hour. But the weather in Tennessee scores lower than like shit.
This right here is my favorite thing.
Nope.
My favorite thing, really. Some people like going on the beach. Some people like, going to the beach. Some people like to go. Where's like a nice place people like, something relaxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people like that. My favorite thing is this.
Tennessee scores
I love
dropping
this.
all the way to a.
Now, I don't
Only to a
necessarily like the
37.
actual
Ryan's
storm.
gonna
Like, whenever
end
it gets
in
real loud and
very
annoying, like,
soon.
I'm not a huge fan of that all the time.
Monday's
But
gonna be a
this,
big
right
day, though.
before it hits, or if it's like going to miss me just to the south or something, I can sit here and watch the constant lightning from a little bit of a distance. You cannot beat those vibes. Jacob, thanks for sending that in. Dude, you guys are like incredible.
The next 15 minutes
Some
we'll
of the
probably
best
see
footage
a big
and videos and pictures
drop
I've ever
between
seen
all
of
these
weather you
storms.
guys are sending to me. This is nuts. This is a hyperlapse of the Texarkana storm from Lake Texoma, Texas. That's from
Texarkana.
no sticks,
That's a
no
pretty cool
bricks.
name, I'm not gonna lie. Is that actually in Texas?
Is this heat lightning,
Yeah, it's
guys?
on, like the border of Arkansas and Texas. Little Rock's up here. Yeah, it's like from Dallas to Little Rock. That's where most people visit from Dallas. I'm
You
not
think
gonna
this
lie.
heat lightning?
It's
Huh?
about 2 hours.
Looks
an
hot,
hour
don't
for
it?
me. I don't know. There's a lot of traffic you'll get into, so high winds are really a lookout right now. 50-mile-per-hour winds, 40-mile-per-hour winds, 60.
And here's another one from
Yeah.
Banana. Thank you, David,
Banana.
for sending this in. So, yeah, we've got a lot of good stuff coming in. Thank you guys for sending stuff into RyanHallYall.com/submit.
Yeah.
And once again, here's another shot of the storm coming into the Sulphur Springs area. Once again, brought to us by, I can't remember exactly where this camera came from. What is it? Is it the Oklahoma Department of Transportation? Maybe it's, I don't know, honestly. But we're really appreciative
Weatherford?
of
That's crazy. There's a name.
the view here.
Fort
We can see
Worth?
very
Oh my
clearly
God, we look at
exactly
it all
what's
the way
going
in
on
Iowa all
with
the
this
time.
storm.
We literally talk about it all the time in Iowa.
By the way, severe thunderstorm warning continues for 11 more minutes. Out here for Fayette in Mississippi.
A lot of main places, yeah.
A new tornado warning.
And then here we go. We got ourselves a tornado warning.
In Austin.
Just like we expected.
The rotation
we
was
saw
big
this
with
big
this.
area of rotation
They're
come out
right.
of Mount
80%
Vernon.
chance with
We
this.
figured we might get a tornado warning for that, and
We
here
saw a
it is.
lot
We
of
got it.
rotation
Somebody
over
is
there.
right in the middle of it, and they say, "Am I safe from the storm?" No. You're not.
not safe.
Not saying
You're
that to
not
scare
touched
you, but you do need to take shelter. This is a pretty concerning looking signature here with a large area of
We have
rotation
a
going over
large
Interstate
are
30 right now.
rotations. Might be
And I
TS
would
at some
encourage you to
point.
take shelter immediately
Texas score will go up
at
to
your
80.
location. Once again, this little question mark right here is somebody that's live right now. Checked into the WeatherWise app,
Yep.
and they have actually sent a message, and they're right in the path of this. So you definitely need to take shelter out there. Put as many walls between you and the outside world as
Mount
possible.
Vernon.
It
The
doesn't
biggest place
look
is
like
Mount
there's definitely a tornado
Pittsburgh
down, but
over
there certainly could be. And the storm's
this was
presentation on
last year. They
radar
loaded
makes
a
it seem
debris
as if
signature
there
coming in
is,
over there.
there's probably
It's
a lot
definitely
of
coming in there.
potential for it to be a big tornado. So you need to be taking shelter out
Get
there.
ready,
Same thing for
but this might
Pittsburgh.
be
Pittsburgh
observed
needs to be taking
tornadoes
shelter. That's in
confirmed.
Texas.
So get ready.
Lake Bob Sandlin is in the path here. Macon, Monticello, New Hope, Rocky Mound, Newsom, Hickory Hill, Brumley, Souls Chapel, and Holly Springs.
We saw some good
all
rotation
under
off of that.
a tornado warning.
Not surprised. And we did. We saw some great rotation. This expires in about an hour.
Now, if you are in Gilmer and you look off to your north and west, you will see what you think is heat lightning. Okay, but it's not. It's just lightning from this storm that has a tornado warning
it's
on it.
just lightning.
Then later tonight, that exact storm is going to be coming right towards you. Okay, so you definitely need to keep your eyes to the northwest skies
Took a shot
over the
at
next
shot
hour
out
and a
in
half
that
or so.
baseball game. This radar scan was at 9:50 about a minute ago. So yeah, it's been pretty big day. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day.
Check
Though.
out the lightning out here in Hopkins County, Texas. This is from Jamie.
Tomorrow's gonna be a
And then here's another view of the nonstop lightning out there in Collin County, Texas from Ryan. Wow, that's cool. That's cool. Another shot out here from the Santas. Thank you so much for sending that in. Constant nighttime lightning from the neighboring county out there in Texas. Wow, that's such a cool
this
effect here.
kind of storm. It's getting pretty
Unique.
big. Expires in about 23 minutes.
View of the storms coming into I-20.
Oh.
Wow. More cool lightning
Almost looking two
effects
views
out
of
here
the
in
storm.
Texas right now. The storm's got a unique look to it.
Right here. Look at that.
Tornado
two
warning
views of the
continues. We
storm.
also have a severe thunderstorm warning for Texarkana. How are we doing, Texarkana?
It's a good view of both.
This is
of
what it
these
looks like
storms.
on the northwest side of
Zoom
town as
in
that storm
both
comes in. We got
locations
some
of the storm. In
some
both
small
modes.
hail and
That-
some
that-
strong
that's a
wind
cool
gusts
thing
coming
that we got.
across. And that's going to continue to be the case as the storm goes through Nash, Texarkana, and eventually the airport.
This might be a thumbnail
Airport
at
is
some point.
next in line here to receive some significant severe weather, actually, potentially. My goodness, what is this? If that ain't the darndest thing, look at this. This is definitely a rotating little supercell here.
Oh yeah, that's a big rotating supercell.
don't see any rotation at all really on radar if you look at velocity. But
Yeah,
I
if you look at
mean,
velocity,
something's
it's not
going
big
on here. You got a
rotation.
little shrimp,
But
a
if you
little
look at
dangly
reflect,
bit, little
there's a
hook
big
right here,
rotation.
west of Bellevue. Tiniest little blip I've ever seen. I wonder if we got any eyes in the sky
Oh, why is
down
this not?
here.
Why does this
No,
keep turning off?
these
No,
traffic
it's
cameras
after
point
that.
at the
That's why.
traffic, unfortunately.
For the models, those models are pretty
But
big.
look at this. This is a pretty cool little storm that's popped up down here
Oh
near
yeah,
Cotton
Chicago,
Valley.
you're about to get hit. I'm not gonna lie. On the models, it only says the satellite's showing some big rotation and all that.
A little supercell that could, yeah.
Yeah, it's showing some big
Definitely
swings
gotta
on
watch
this.
that one. If that gets a
on
little
the
bit more
satellite.
intense, it could actually, be something to look at. Little supercell.
Especially over here, dude. Especially over here, dude. This is without the radar and the comp size and just the outlooks. That's what I do for my videos, dude. Tornado risk tomorrow is gonna be pretty big. 5%. Look here. Chronological risk is pretty big tomorrow too. Fort Smith, Tulsa.
Hempstead and
Everything
Lafayette
for
counties in
Hampshire
Arkansas is
tomorrow. Tomorrow's
also
gonna be a
under
big day.
a severe thunderstorm warning in Nevada County. You guys need to be
Tomorrow's
getting
gonna be a
indoors and
big
away from
day.
windows.
Those.
Here's another of that big storm
It's glitched. Okay.
into Greenville, Texas. And there's some more hail. Thank you, Aubrey. Thank you for sending that to me.
Hold on, let me replay in this stream. Anyways, it's time for me to go. I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty much time for me to go. Storm Chaser's still out there. Storm Chaser RL still. He's still out. Alright, I'm gonna wait for this. I'm looking for tornadoes and stuff on here. Okay, so real quick, Pittsburgh, just get ready. You're getting pretty hit, plumb smacked, hit hard. It's almost 10 o'clock, bro. Oh my god. It's almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah, but it's something that could come, through in just a minute. So we're keeping an eye on that.
Yeah, this is definitely a good refresh system. Let's look at this in velocity. A little bit of rotation over here. Yellbot's calling for 50% right there. 49.
No, y'all bot.
Yellbot. I want to hear from Yellbot though. Hey, how Ryan always declines him, bro.
Hey, as soon as this radar indicated rotation
pretty cool
calms
in
down,
both
I am going
modes,
to
just look at
submit a
that.
request to the National Weather Service to see if I can have a snack.
I need a snack too, so I'll ask the National Weather Service so they can give me a snack. Or I'll ask these storms. Just look at this in velocity. It looks pretty cool. Big sun rotation, supercell rotation up over there. Just rotation over here. And the spinning move.
If I submit my location on the app, does it add a dot to your radar? If you share your location with me in the WeatherWise app, yes. If you submit your, yes. If you're doing it in the WeatherWise app, yes. Sorry. We haven't really promoted that much today, but if you ever want to see your dot on the map, all you got to do is download the WeatherWise app, go into y'all mode, and turn on share your location with Ryan in y'all mode. It's free. You'll pop up as a dot like this. You see this little dot right here? When I click on it, it gets bigger. There's one, there's one, there's one. So we've got people tuning in here from Pittsburgh in Texas. We got somebody in Winsboro
Keep
as
an eye on
well.
these
Got somebody right
Louisiana
here. You
storms
see
over
what I'm
there. There's
saying?
only one over here,
Now,
but
we don't have anybody in Quitman, and like I said, I personally think that Winsboro,
debris signatures over here.
Pittsburgh and all these places are way better than equipment anyway, so
But yeah, we're just looking at this over here
no big
pretty
deal.
much. And Macon.
Nathan Scott says, please tell my wife heat lightning is not real. All right, so all the wives and husbands and aunts and uncles and children who have been brought into the room because your significant other or your family member has just had a revelation, they wanted to cue you in on it. They said, hey, honey, come in here. I'm watching the weather guy. Did you know that heat lightning isn't real? And now you're saying, yeah, whatever. No, it's actually true. Okay, we're going to do this again. It's actually true. Heat lightning isn't real. It's not a phenomenon where it just gets flashy in the sky because it's hot. Heat lightning is just a distant thunderstorm where you can't hear the thunder, and sometimes you can't even see the cloud, but you can see the flash in the distance. And anytime you've seen that, that is a thunderstorm. It's just regular lightning. There's nothing special to it. Some people call it heat lightning, but it's not any different than regular lightning. So there you go. Hopefully now everybody in the house is on the same page.
Yeah, hopefully.
Somebody says that they are saying there's damage in Winfield at the truck stop. Okay, I would believe that. I would believe that. I've got a camera near that, and it's went down, so the power's probably out here along Interstate 30. Mount Pleasant, I've still got, but that's not where the worst of the storm went. So we've got damaging storm coming into the greater Monticello, Macon, and Pittsburgh area. Once again, you guys got to be getting to shelter out here. It is going to be a nasty, loud storm. Even if we don't get the tornado, right? We've got large hail and damaging winds coming into Pittsburgh, coming out of Mount Pleasant. This is going towards Dangerfield as well.
10:30. 11:30 Eastern. Yellowbot? This is Yellowbot, yeah. Yellowbot's always live. He's a 24/7 bot. You can look at this for radar and it'll bring you an open tab. I'll just bring you to it.
How long have you been on now, Ryan? I've been live for 6 hours. If it seems like I'm tired, just to explain again, I'm just a little bit burnt from yesterday. I spent like literally 24 hours traveling and live streaming. Like if you put it all together straight, I slept great last night, but I guess it just wasn't enough.
My desktop's open.
But we're good. We're fine.
Why is my 4 and 5 not open? 5 desktops.
3, 2,
this
7, 5.
main one, left one, right one, up one, up.
Okay, here's what it looks like in Texarkana right now. They're getting plumb smacked.
Ding, 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 ding. It's freaking 11 o'clock.
I don't even know what we're looking at. Is that an overpass right here?
Looks like it is.
Good news is nobody's parking under it.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna go now. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I really do. But I'm gonna go.
So that's what's happening in Texarkana right now. As this
put that in sleep mode.
Airport right now, and it's going to keep going on for a little while. Also, Jefferson Davis, Lawrence, Covington, and Marion counties in Mississippi were watching out for a severe thunderstorm.
So you guys, definitely like a long video. There's gonna be no thumbnail yet. Just
You
the
know,
sake
obviously
of
we know people,
time here, but
you know, not for this kind of stuff, right? So it's not like
Long-
they're in the same
it's a
room. It's not
long
like
video,
they're
so I'll see you guys in the next one.
two